Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. So glad you're here. This week we read the Song of the Sea. When the ancient Israelites get to the sea, it divides, they cross, they get to the other side, and they sing with joy the words of Michamocha. But it wasn't so simple. Moses, known as the greatest leader of all time, has some difficulty. The Torah says Moses stretched out his hands over the sea. Beautiful passage. We can envision Charlton Heston doing this in the Ten Commandments. The Midrash, the Jewish legends, but say this. Moses went to divide the sea and as God had commanded. But the sea refused to comply, exclaiming, "What? Before you I should divide?" said the sea. "Am I not greater than you? For I, the sea, was created in the third day, and you on the sixth, which makes me more experienced than you, older than you, wiser than you." When Moses heard this, he went and reported to God, "The sea refuses to be divided." What did God do? God placed God's right hand, up on the right hand of Moses. I'm thinking about this a lot because our world today needs leadership. We need leadership in this country. We need leadership in the Middle East. And we're lacking. We're lacking those who, even as great as Moses, need something extra. They need to be people who elevate us, that is humanity, with trying to be our best selves instead of our worst selves. We need leadership that's going to tap into the spirit of every human being and say, you have potential to do good in the world. Let me help you figure out how to go do good in the world. Moses, as I said, the greatest Jewish leader of all time, couldn't convince the sea to comply. He needed a special extra touch of God. So too do our leaders. I don't really even mean in a religious sense. I mean in a deeply, deeply human sense. And that is, we're all created with the potential to do good. But too often, our leaders play on the worst part of ourselves instead of the best part of ourselves. For the world to heal, we need Moses and the touch of God upon Moses to help us all find freedom, to find safety, to find meaning. And as I've been saying over these last many years even, we can't wait for the leadership to happen from above. The leadership has to start right here, with each of us also feeling the touch of God to strive to do our best instead of always settling for mediocrity or our worst. Instead of letting our anger get the best of us, which is a human natural thing, let's elevate our humanity so that we're not merely human, but totally human. We have potential to be the worst. We have potential to be the best. Let us lead ourselves to be the best. And this I do mean religiously. That's why Judaism and religions, peace-loving religions, are guides to help us tap into our best selves. That's what the mitzvah program is all about. Do a mitzvah, and that taps us in to being our best selves. Let God touch each of us this Shabbat as we forth to try and make peace. Join us tonight for One Voice Shabbat, to sing and to be joyous with one another, even as we contemplate the events of the world and strive once again to find the Shabbat Shalom for all of us. Take care, be well. God bless.